Hello, you beautiful people. It's me again. See, I glow in the dark. No, I'm just kidding. What's up? How y'all doing? Another beautiful day. Yeah. What are we talking about? Alright. We know Windows 11 is being announced today at the Microsoft conference. But we're talking Game Pass right now. And Killer Instinct, a new Killer Instinct, it may be in development. So we got three new games coming to Game Pass. We got Crisis Tales. Crisis is an RPG. Okay. Crisis Tale is an RPG. It says Crisis Tale is easily one of the year's highly most anticipated indie game title. It is a unique blend of traditional turn-based RPG gameplay and time travel mechanics. Has seen it compared to the likes of Chrono Trigger. So expectations are clearly high. Whether or not Crisis Tale can live up to the lofty expectation of RPGs fans have for it after glowing previews that has been written about it remains to be seen, but those with Xbox Game Pass will be able to try it without even committing to pay full price. So Crisis, the next game that's coming out is Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's on July 27th. It says Microsoft Flight Simulator was one of the highest rated video game release of 2020, earning widespread critical acclaim for its accurate simulation gameplay, cutting edge graphics, and the ability to fly pretty much anywhere in the world. Since launch, Microsoft Flight Simulator has been a PC exclusive game, but that is set to change on July 27th when it finally makes its long-awaited console debut on the Xbox Series X. So, Flight Simulator is coming on July 27th, and then we have the one that's coming on the 29th for Game Pass is The Ascent, July 29th. It says here the cyberpunk atheist aesthetic is all rage nowadays. An upcoming indie game, The Ascent, is looking to capitalize that when it comes to Xbox Game Pass on July 29th. The Ascent is a cyberpunk themed twin-stick shooter, fully embracing familiar cyberpunk tropes as players blast their way through its open world. And like many other twin-stick shooter games, The Ascent is a co-op experience allowing players to play local and online co-op. So we got three new games coming to Game Pass. Yeah, Game Pass is changing the industry, man. Ever since Microsoft came out with it. You know, Microsoft has just, in other news, Microsoft joins Apple in exclusive $2 trillion club. Woo! This is on Fortune. It says here Microsoft Corp took its place in history book as the second U.S. public company to reach a $2 trillion market value by bet its dominance in cloud computing and enterprise software will expand further in post-coronavirus world. So Microsoft and Apple Microsoft is in a $2 trillion fan club. It says, I'm gonna read a paragraph. It says Microsoft took its place in the history books as just the second U.S. company. Oh, I just read it. Anyway, I just read that paragraph. But anyway, Microsoft and Apple are the only companies with that are in the $2 trillion club. Yeah. In other news, so Halo Master Chief Collection, there's a tease saying that Halo Master Chief Collection will go up to 60 players. 60 player battles tease. So Halo Master Chief will have a 60 player battle. Alright. Says here, Halo Master Chief Collection, developer 343 Industry experimenting with an increase in player size all the way up to 60 players in classic games. The revelation about the potential huge increase of players in a match comes straight from 343 Industries producer Sean Swiderski. The developer appeared in an Xbox Stream and Play the collection via GameSpot and clipped by Mint Blitz and talked about the experiment. While playing, Swiderski revealed that the team was investing in pushing the number of players that could join in a game. Speaking on it, he said, "To tease at it, we are doing some investigation on increasing player count above 16." So basically, Halo Master Chief Collection. So Halo Reach might have like what, 60 players? Let the games begin, boy. That's gonna be fun. Oh, and speaking of which, there's news on a new Killer Instinct. So listen to this. Says here, new Killer Instinct game is possible on one condition. Xbox head Phil Spencer admits he loved to do something new with Killer Instinct series, but another game would require something specific first. He said it's been over 4 years now since Killer Instinct's last season of content, and in that time fans have grown increasingly hungry for a brand new Killer Instinct game. At the beginning of this year, Twitch rivals and ran a Killer Instinct tournament in order to raise awareness of the title, push it back into the spotlight, and hopefully let Microsoft know how much demand there is for a sequel. It turns out that Microsoft owner Phil Spencer is eager for a new game as well, but he has some stipulation. It says, during a recent appearance on the Drop Frame podcast, Xbox head Phil Spencer briefly reflects on the release of Killer Instinct reboot for Xbox One back in 2013, where he said the response was fantastic. He adds that he and Matt Booty, head of Xbox Gaming Studios, have talked about where they could take the series. But while they do wish to continue, Spencer believes they need the right team to handle such a project and the right opportunity. And it says here, originally the Killer Instinct game were developed by Rare back before the studio had been acquired by Microsoft. Rare did contribute to the development of the 2013 game as well, so it seems like an obvious choice to handle a future game. However, it is possible that Rare is too busy with other projects at the moment. Aside from continuing to support its pirate title Sea of Thieves, it's still working on the elusive Everwild, which has reportedly had its development rebooted. So, you know, the idea of a Killer Instinct 3 is in the works, so Phil Spencer, the right team have to do it. But that would be Rare, since Killer Instinct, to me, Rare would fit the bill because they started the whole Killer Instinct thing. So why not? Why not continue? But I guess they got their hands full with Sea of Thieves and Everwild. So now Phil Spencer got to look around for like some people that are into fighting games, some developers that are into fighting games, and let them take care of Killer Instincts. But I will keep you posted. And I think that is that. Anyway, that's the news with Xbox. I'm gonna leave all the links in the description box where I got the articles from. And nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing for Dark Side. I'm gone. Peace.